Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review about Auron Latent abilities. Okay, so he was one of the best breaker on the past, and we probably didn't use him that much recently because there are so many breakers. But after this latent abilities, you have a reason to use him again. Okay, so first let's take a look from his stats first. Okay, so after awakening, he becomes more durable and more powerful. Okay, he gets 30% defense, spirit, health, and MP, which is nice. But the biggest upgrade is his attack boost. Okay, 50%. Back then, he only gets 120% attack boost, which are pretty low for an attacker. But now he gets 170%, very decent. And with 150% true double hand, I think he can compete with other top tier attackers. Okay, he gets this increased LB damage by 100%, but I think this is useless because if you take a look on his LB, you mainly use this for breaks. So 18 damage with 100% LB damage is not big at all. Okay, sure, it is nice, but kind of useless in my opinion. Okay, the biggest upgrade is this 6 LB gauge per turn, because with this, take a look on this LB. Okay, this LB lasts for 3 turns break. That means in the duration of the breaks, you get 18 LB crystals. And because this LB only need you to gather 30 LB, that means you only need 12 LB crystals, which is pretty easy to obtain because Auron has 100% fossil ABV rate. And if you equip him with 2 Rush Gloves, that means you get 200% fossil ABV rate. And yeah, let's just assume you have fossil ABV rate buff again on the pedal. With that, whoa, gathering 12 LB crystals are joke. Okay, so you can spam that LB easily. And yes, the biggest and useful upgrade is probably this 34 times Glowing Flame and Hailstorm. Okay, so let's take a look on his abilities now. So his abilities now, okay, one thing to notice here is Auron still hasn't got his abilities awakening. Okay, so it's possible in the future he will be more powerful, but in Japan he still hasn't got it. And this Glowing Flame and Hailstorm deals 4.5 times and gets additional 1.5 from his passive. That means if you count the damage boost from Believer of Infinite Possibilities, this Glowing Flame and Hailstorm deal 40 times damage per cast, which is wow, amazing. Because Auron has triple cast, that means with triple cast you can easily deal 120 times damage. Wow, that's on par with top tier attackers on this game. Okay, and remember Auron also is a good breaker, so he can fit 2 roles on your party. And this is the ability I talked about. Whoa, he has 80% break, but since this only lasts for 1 turn, I think you shouldn't spam this. Time this attack when the enemy gonna use threshold attack or strong timing attack. Okay, on normal situation, you want to rely on your limit burst or entrust the future. Okay, so this is the ability you will use on the first turn. Okay, because the God Killer +2 not available on the first turn. Okay, it is available from the 4th turn. Save this. Yes, it also nice, deal 40 times damage, but again, remember that Auron cannot imbue himself with any element, and that means you need to equip elemental weapon. And like you know that Auron main weapon is katana, and 2-handed elemental katana is kinda rare. So it is not a good thing for him to deal damage. Okay, so for dealing damage, rely on Glowing Flame and Hailstorm. Talking about Glowing Flame and Hailstorm, sure it is powerful, but it is locked. The element is locked. That means if Auron meet enemies enemy who resists against fire and wind, he gonna be useless. Yes, he can still break, but his offensive will be useless. That's what I mean. Okay, but another problem he has is this is absolute mirror of equity. Yes, there's nothing wrong. It is easy to chain. It is amazing chaining family, but right now we are on Stardust Rain meta. So if you use, let's say, Madame Edel, Outdoor King Rain, or basically anyone who use Stardust Rain, then Auron is not a good breaker for you. I mean, not a good character. He can still become your breaker, but not fulfill his potential. Okay, the way to use him to the max is by pairing him to absolute mirror of equity chainer like Lily said, warrior of like Bards. In that case, you can save 2 slots and probably bring a finisher like Signacio to deal insane damage to the enemy. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know about Auron Abilities Awakening. I must say he is pretty amazing, especially if you have Lily set on your party. Okay, wow, very nice, congratulations. And yes, in the future I heard that Absolute Mirror of Equity gonna make comeback. At that time Auron can still become your good breaker. Yes, maybe his offensive power maybe not that amazing at that time, but still as a support chainer he is amazing. His survivability is top notch, and yeah, not needing complicated setup. And maybe the only another weakness is the Imperil. Okay, the Imperil only 80% from his limit burst. Okay, only, yeah, not 80, 79%. So you need other source for Imperil. So yeah, I think that's all you need to know about Auron. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private Spheres guide. Bye bye guys.